Hey everybody, welcome back to Micro Peeps. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at something that was a bit of a mystery to me for about the last 6 months. You see, about 6 months ago, I created myself an ecosphere. I went to the backwaters of a local river and I collected some substrate, some water, some duckweed, and other aquatic plants, along with whatever sticks and leaves came up from the substrate. I then took my ecosphere home and I put it near a window where it could get some partial sunlight, and I watched everything settle and all the little creatures come out. I'm not going to go through the names of all the various creatures that I saw in my ecosphere. That's sort of the purview of the channel Life in Jars, which I encourage you to check out later. But there was one really strange creature that caught my eye because I had never seen anything quite like it before. And here you see it, bobbing up and down slowly on some sort of a filament. The more I looked at this creature, the more I thought it looked like it was encased in something. At the time, I thought it must be some sort of an insect larva that uses some sort of silk or filament to move around. I even posted this video on the Ecospheres subreddit, but no one was able to identify what this creature was. After a few days, I never saw the creature again, and I just let it remain a mystery. That is until yesterday, when I looked at one of my sample jars, and I saw another of these creatures bobbing up and down slowly on the side of the jar. Quickly, I extracted the creature and put it on a microscope slide. I slid the slide onto my microscope stage, and this is what I found. Lo and behold, it wasn't a silk or filament at all. It was a worm. A worm capable of sucking its face onto a surface and pulling its mobile home-like shell around with it. I was really excited to finally have a close-up look at this creature, to know that what I'm looking for is a worm with some sort of shell casing. That gave me some ammunition, some words that I could use in a search for the identification of this creature. And that led me to a species called vaga of a genus called Dero. Dero vaga, the case-carrying worm. This species is really interesting. I found that it's very much associated with duckweed, and that's probably how it got into both of my ecospheres. It uses all sorts of sediment and shells from tiny aquatic creatures to create this casing structure as a home, which no doubt provides it protection from predation. You can see the details in the case in this next video. The more I looked at the case, the more fascinated I was. I could see little grains of sand or rocks. I could see what looked like tiny little shells and other bits that I just couldn't quite identify. Finally, my search for the identification of this creature is over. I found Dero vaga, the case-carrying worm. If you've enjoyed coming along with me on this little journey of discovery, please give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe, as there's more interesting content coming up.